Saturday Social is powered by FIFA 22 with PlayStation.
Let's move it on then, because it has been a big week in the footballing awards world, hasn't it? Ballon d'Or happening, Lionel Messi taking home his 7th Ballon d'Or. What did you make of it, Jalab?
Yeah, I'm not surprised. In fact, we have the full top 10 Ballon d'Or list right here. Some big talking points. Obviously, Lionel Messi coming first, Lewandowski coming second, Jorginho third alone is a huge talking point. Salah 7th. Anyway, a lot of talking points. So yesterday we asked Theo and Nicole to come up with their top 10 list to see how they have differed from the rankings. Right now,
Number one.
Let's have a look. Now, some big changes.
Yes.
If we go for number 10 first, Theo, you've agreed with the official, Donnarumma 10. Nicole, you've got Haaland. You didn't put Haaland in at all. Haaland was, I think, 12th in the official rankings. Personally, I think Haaland should be in the top 10 at least.
Theo, why haven't you put him in there?
Where are the trophies?
Oh!
If you're taking German Cup as a top 10 for a Ballon d'Or nominee, then I just think he will get opportunities further down the line. We all know he's one of the best young talents in the world of football. But players like Donnarumma, who have won a Euros and been outstanding throughout the tournament, you have to give them respect this year.
But if Haaland is scoring 44 goals and getting 13, 14...
At that age, it's amazing.
Well done. He scored goals against Freiburg and Augsburg.
He's all right in the Champions League. Nobody at that stage.
Yeah, in the first leg against PSG, and then the second leg they went on to lose. And players like, we've seen, Mbappe and Neymar knock him out. I want to see a lot more in terms of trophies from Haaland. I think, honestly...
but he's playing for Dortmund.
Yeah.
I agree. But you still look at that team and think, they could win things.
Nicole, why do you think he should be in there?
No, but incredible. Look at his goals. I think I think in a few years he's probably going to be the best in the world. But right now he's still absolutely. The thing is, top 10. He's at 10th. How can you not have him in your top 10? And the thing is, you're saying. Your argument, because I get what you're saying, because I spent approximately 2 hours typing out, deleting, then retyping my list, because it's so tough. But if we're saying based on lack of trophies and stuff, I mean, you've got Salah quite high up. But, if we're looking at 2021, so this, because I had the same thing, and I'll probably have some flaws in my arguments based on a lack of silverware for some of these players as to why they're not high enough. But
Salah's in the Premier League.
Yeah.
And he's in his prime. He is incredible. He is probably the best footballer currently.
No, sure.
The disrespect he got from the Ballon d'Or. Haaland is in the Bundesliga.
I think I remember the calendar year as well.
I agree.
Man City, Premier League
but Salah I do take into account trophies, hence why I've still got Jorginho pretty high up. But Salah's just on a different level. He's just, like I said, the best current footballer in the world. I think for Haaland, there will be many years where he's going to be much higher as a nominee.
Could even win it.
Could even win. Yeah, absolutely.
Let's have another look at your both of your top 10 lists as well, because I just want to have a chat about some other ones. I mean, particularly, I think Kevin De Bruyne is a really interesting one, as well as Mbappe, because for me, KDB hasn't had his best year. I think he had a good start of the year, but then he didn't have a particularly great Euros.
He was decent. He played for an injury and scored some bangers,
but lost the Champions League final.
Got to the Champions League final.
True. Got to the Champions League final, won the Premier League.
And last season's
stats in the Premier League were incredible.
Yeah, they were. I think 16 goals, 14 assists, something like that in 2021, which is very impressive.
And that's the thing, you're going on 2021. And also, don't they start with Ballon d'Or? Don't they kind of count up the votes in October or something? So you're not going on much of this season, obviously. I mean... that's a thing in itself, right? But the thing is with players like KDB is you also, to be fair, if you're looking at 2021, won the Premier League, still a fantastic player. But I guess there is probably also that thing where you go, like when we were trying to pick our team, but it's Kevin De Bruyne.
Yeah.
How can you, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he has also
I think maybe
had a
I'm
very
thinking it's not been his best year, so that's why I'm thinking like if you look at Kylian Mbappe's numbers, we're talking about a guy who's putting up like over 65 goal involvements in 2021.
Against Nims.
I know it's in. I agree, but
don't rate Ligue 1, yeah.
He's also not done too badly in the Champions League, has he? Not done too badly in the Champions League.
That's true.
Would he win the Nations League as well? So I think
Nations League.
I know, it's kind of just the international community
pushing it to a level. Lost to Switzerland in the Euros.
Yeah, true.
I was going to say,
didn't win the French league.
Very true. Yeah, indeed he did.
Okay.
But top scorer, no, last season.
Should we move up a little bit? As we move up the echelons of the 10. We'll spend too much time on it.
Indeed, if we can bring the graphic back up, there's a very big shock. I think Benzema has to be a lot higher here. You've ranked Theo especially.
I've got him in 4.
Yeah, you've got 4.
I think for Theo's here, you've got Benzema in 6th, Ronaldo in 4th instead.
No.
So why have you got Ronaldo above Benzema?
Throughout the calendar year, you know what? I watched him against Arsenal and thought, yeah, he is one of the most clutch players in the world.
Bit of recency bias is effectively.
Yeah.
I think, well, I did do my notes straight after that game, so probably had a bit of... And I can't lie, with my friends, I'm the only Messi fan, and they're always giving me earache about Ronaldo after a good game, and I just can't get away from it. Ronaldo is someone who just performs whenever he wants to. He can change a game on his head, and I saw the factos, the whole list of things that why he deserves to be up there as a shout for a Ballon d'Or nominee, and I thought, you know what, you've got to...
But you were talking about trophies earlier. Inter won Serie A.
Yeah, true.
So I think...
But he was the top scorer in the Serie A that year.
He's obviously been incredibly impressive, but I just think that...
Golden Boot winning Euros.
Yeah.
And he's had... how many goals? He's got 6 goals in Premier League, but top
he's
scorer
flying
in Champions League.
Basically dragged us through the group.
Exactly, but that's the thing, he's clutched. But similar to why I put Messi at the top, he's clutched up.
Do you also think, though, him moving to Man United, and no offence, Joe, I mean, I don't know, you don't own Man United, but, you know, them not obviously being great recently, that might have also... Obviously, he's been getting the goals, but...
But you think in the voters' mind it might have just swayed them a little bit? Yeah, because
for me, that's kind of made it
is the first time since 2010 he's not been in the top 3. So it's like a big drop for him. It's a big, big drop. And
36 years old, though.
I know. And it has to end eventually, doesn't it? It has to end eventually. We may as well talk about some of these top 3 because you've both got Mo Salah at 3. We've already spoken about him in the 11, of course, but he is just...
I can't believe how low...
Incredible.
So, the official top 10, where is he? 7th?
It's an absolute disgrace.
That is a disgrace.
I don't know why. Maybe because they took the vote, like you said, Nicole, they took the votes in October.
Yeah.
But the fact he's that far down, I know when you take into account trophies, maybe... you could make an argument for lower down that 10, but he's probably the best on-form player in the world right now, and I think we all agree. His goals week in, week out are a joke. I was watching the highlights of that Everton game, laughing on the train, because I was just like, what? This guy, no one can catch him.
Yeah.
His finishing is perfect. He's in the right positions. He's got the perfect chemistry. It's like,
That's it, though. I think with him, it's the lack of silverware, because... Otherwise, he would be higher up. He is, I think, the best player in the world right now.
Internationally as well, with the Euros, he's obviously an Egyptian player. He doesn't play in the Euros, doesn't have that competition to feature in.
Next Ballon d'Or, though, we're going to take into account
Cup of Nations as well.
If he's going to be there.
He tears it if he wins it. We'll move on to the top 2. Here.
Let's do it.
Nicole, you've got Lewandowski. Theo, you've got Lionel Messi. I think either way, people were kind of happy with what happens. Messi himself said that he thought Lewandowski deserved to win it last season, or last year, I should say.
I think the correct way... I mean, OK, Lewandowski currently in my list is second. I think the right way to look at it is very simple.
64 goals.
Many people... I think it's very simple. Many people are putting Lewandowski top this year because it's a sympathy for last year. 100% he deserved it. But this year... No one can deny that Leo Messi deserved first.
But right, OK, so I think there is a definite argument against it because Messi didn't win La Liga.
He won the Cup, carried them to the Cup.
Actually, 30 goals,
30 goals in La Liga as well.
Yeah.
Most assists
outscored
in the
by Lewandowski in the league.
10 goals.
Comfortably outscored. Lewandowski won the Bundesliga.
Yep, and the
Club World Cup. And the Club World Cup.
Messi won the
Copa America.
Got Comnable Award.
That's what's carrying so much weight, though, I think, the Copa America.
Carried Argentina to the Copa America.
But I think I agree with Nicole. I think that's what's carrying so much weight. I think it's trophies has weighed him in here.
Absolutely.
You know, Messi this calendar year, has the most man-of-the-match performances. He has the most assists out of any player.
He's got the most goals.
He's got the most outside the box, the most free kicks. It is not a question. It's not a question.
I think there's a big question.
No,
I think there's a big question. Go on, Nicole. You make your argument for Lewandowski.
Do you know what? I agree to a certain extent that I think it is a little bit of Lewandowski. Although you look at him and his goals this year have been insane. He is an incredible player and he just seems to get better with age, which is like a really strange thing, isn't it? But I think there is also a little part of me. I think last year, absolutely, everyone is in agreement he should have won it.
Yeah.
And a little bit of me probably is saying him because of that. But I think because he was so incredible last year and should have won it, it would take something or someone insanely better than him to beat him this year. And obviously Messi is incredible, of course, no one's doubting that. Obviously he's also had a brilliant year. But does he warrant going above Lewandowski when
so
Lewandowski
tight,
consistency last year and this year? It's not like he's dropped off. Lewandowski has still been incredible this year.
The levels he's reaching, Lewandowski, in terms of a goal scorer, I'm not sure I have seen before.
Yeah,
both do
at this level. But yeah, I mean, it's some debate, isn't it? I think it's a debate that's going to carry on rolling.